Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel. I've made it through round 1 of the tournament and defeated Woodhouse, and so now I'm moving on to round 2 against Alex, who is Darkclaw, who is the creator of the mod. So
Yay.
I'm terrified.
Yay. I'm not that good, so...
Oh, I don't know. My opinion, you're amazing, but that's alright. What map did you want?
We've only played like 5 battles in the past C4, and I've only beaten you 5 times.
Yeah. I wonder what would have given me the impression that you're pretty good.
It's battle 33.
33, alright. Let's see what I'm looking at. Alright, so we are in... What town is this?
This is Mound in the vanilla game.
Mound, alright. Okay, so pretty interesting map that we start divided like that. And the way Woodhouse and I were doing it was you pick the map, so I pick which side I am. You good with that?
So which color are you going for?
I think I'm gonna go for heroes.
Okay. So I'll be the red team then.
Alright. You ready to start?
I'm ready.
Alright, so without further ado, round 2 of the tournament. Nihil versus Darkclaw, here we go. So how are you doing today?
I'm alright. Just busy day with my baby.
Who did you face in round 1 of the tournament?
Alder, SFC, and it was 2-1. He won. I won the first one. He won the second one.
I see. So you guys ended up going to that sudden death map.
Yep.
That's pretty interesting.
Oh, it was good. It was we had a good match. Good couple matches, I should say.
Good.
Okay, so first off, the keyboard controls are not working for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, now they are.
That's me.
Oh, wait, they're working. No, that's you.
Are you using the number pad?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I was not using the number pad. That seems like it may have been the issue there.
So that was something John and I struggled with too. Was that a choice you made, or did that just happen, or?
What?
The number pad controls.
That's Fusion's default.
Okay, that's really interesting.
So what buttons are the ABC buttons?
J, K, L.
Okay.
I was taunting John, saying he's like the little brother playing his tails. If I sense you like deeply concentrating, I'll be quiet for a second.
You can talk. I'm just gonna ignore you.
Okay. Alex said he's taking this tournament pretty seriously, so he probably won't be talking too much, but that's alright.
I'm still here. I'm just thinking.
That is A-okay with me.
By the way, what are the rules on me cursing here?
I try to keep it to a minimum on my channel so that it is, like, relatively family-friendly, but once or twice is fine.
So, okay.
Oh, is that different art?
What?
The background.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Thanks. You got 3 turns in a row. That's crazy. 4.
I don't even know how it's totally determined.
It's random. Not random. Agility. It goes in agility order, roughly, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. You use items and stuff.
I do.
John and I definitely were not doing that. Hey there, Nihil and Post here. So there were lots of long, quiet stretches since we were focusing so much, so I decided to dub in some commentary on the side. So anytime that you're getting me in post, in editing, adding some things, there will be this little yogurt icon on your screen, which you can see right now. We're about to talk again, though, so more on that in just a moment.
So I thought your decision to include gunners was really interesting.
Yeah, they definitely add more of a strategic element. Plus, it's nice having a dedicated long-range character.
Yeah. They definitely are a really big change, and it's interesting because the before that it was kind of the Pegasus Knight, and the Pegasus Knight felt really inconsequential, whereas the gunner.
Yeah, I definitely feel
God.
like I definitely believe that the gunner kind of can shift the balance of the game, whereas the Pegasus Knight could not.
Agreed.
And I don't think the Pegasus Knight is necessarily bad. I just think it was more overshadowed.
Yes. What does that do?
It's like a cast attack. It's a single-use attack item, or a cast attack single-use.
Okay.
Another long quiet stretch. So, the reason that I wasn't talking too much, and neither was he, is we were both taking this match really seriously, or at least seriously trying to win. So, he's doing a lot of just maneuvering and stuff, trying to not let me start picking people off, and I'm trying very, very desperately to pick someone off, but Alex does a really good job at keeping his formation really tight and not letting me do that. He's definitely very, very difficult to face, and if any of you want to try it, you are more than welcome to. I'd love to see it.
Have you given any more thought to making that ninja Hanzo?
Nope, I have not.
I kind of didn't think so.
Can't say I have. Though, I mean, I've talked to a couple people now who want to do art for it, and
Ooh.
might be something that gets updated in the future. Honestly, I'm happy with where I'm at now with it, and I'm hoping that I can just keep it going for a while in terms of keeping up, like, maybe a yearly tournament or something.
Mm-hmm. I think you should be happy with where it is. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, I've said it before. It still blows my mind that we're playing a game from the mid-90s on the internet in a versus mode that never existed. The stuff that these modders are capable of, to me, is just really insane.
Forcing me to make decisions.
Yep, I see that.
So, kind of what I've come to realize in my Shining Force versus mode career, as short as it's been so far, is that matches are decided in moments like this, in the decisions that you make.
I think that's the play we're making.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear me kind of trying to talk myself through it right there. And it's a lot easier for me to figure it out as an outside observer, looking back at old footage and watching other people play, that matches are really decided around this point. Whoever engages first, that very first engagement, is really, really important in how that goes. And if it's not going well, I almost think the best thing to do is just back out and try again. One death can matter so much, because it's one entire turn that your opponent is getting that you're not getting. So it's just a really big deal, and that's also why this section was so quiet in the original take of the video, because I think we both are realizing that, and so we are just being super quiet, super focus mode, super try-hard mode, trying to outmaneuver each other and just trying to search for any little bit that we can do to pick at each other and get that edge. You definitely don't want to have even one unit caught out. Yeah, see right there, he even decides with his dragon that would just be a little bit too much.
I can hear the intense math going on in your head.
It is intense.
Yeah. I mean, I was definitely realizing recording this that
it was going to be real quiet here. So I'm hoping that he's left his dragon exposed enough right there, but he's got him boosted. I'm not going to be able to hurt him too much, and that really sucks. I'm trying to get the rest of my army joined up with this half, and he seems quicker to intercept me than I am to join up. And part of that is he is boosting at the beginning and I am not. So that just was definitely a mistake I was making at the time. Probably what I should have done here is pull back with my right flank and join up fully, and then just sort of restart this little engagement here in a formation that might be more favorable to myself. But you'll have to see how I handle it.
You think that'll kill?
Why would I tell you that?
All right, I see how it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, John and I were also talking about it. It was an interesting decision to get rid of the text boxes.
Well, they're not gotten rid of. You can still enable them.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they can still be enabled. There's, all you have to do is we can enable them if you really want to. It just makes the battles go faster.
No, it's fine.
It's funny, I'm editing this after reading the comments on the earlier matches in the same tournament, and the text boxes being off seem to really bother some people, which I think is funny. It kind of caught me off guard too, so probably going to enable those again next time, but we'll see.
Ooh, that is real not good.
Yay!
So this is more of me trying to engage on two fronts here and kind of salvage this. And it's big that I got his hunter. I do kind of deem that as a high priority unit. And then right here, I probably should have pulled back instead of attacking with the Phoenix and pushing forward, but hindsight is definitely 20/20, and I'm trying to take advantage of his caster over there on the far right not being in position
And
to
that
do
gives
much at all.
mana.
Yep.
Yeah, alright. I remembered that one.
And that is about the only one I remembered. That's something that I really need to work on too. I've got to start using items, and I realized that looking back. I think it was fine with me and Woodhouse playing, because Woodhouse is not super into the items either. But Alex playing, Alex, being the mod creator, has a very good grasp on all these items, what they do, and when is a good time to use them. So I really need to figure that out if I'm going to be more competitive against him. This is a really long bit, and I'm not used to doing commentary like this, so it's definitely interesting. I feel like a sportscaster, sitting in the desk. Oh, he's thinking about casting attack now. Oh, let's see. Oh, he does. He does decide to cast attack. That's going to be a first down on the play. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So now that I've committed, though, to this attack at the top here, I just have to keep committing to it, because if not, my Phoenix is going to be really caught out, and I know I'm going to lose him. So I've got to use that momentum as best I can to do something, to make something happen.
Sorry to the viewers at home that there's not too much talking going on in either of our ends. I think we're both just real
focused.
Well, yeah. It's me too.
No worries in tournament mode, Chris. You've got it figured out now. what you were gonna do to salvage the video, so no worries. It's very weird to have a conversation with myself while I'm doing this, but... Oh, that's fine. So, my ninja I kind of sent out on purpose at this point to stall his paladin and whatever else it could. I really wanted it to be a target because I think I said in a previous video, the ninja's one that I view as very low priority. So I thought the best thing he could do for me was just stall this right team in hopes that maybe I can do something at the top here with the time that I'm giving myself. Because if that paladin came barreling in and started attacking my hunter, it just wasn't going to be a good deal. I wasn't really going to be able to counter that. And like I said, I knew my Phoenix was going to go down. But he also put his wizard up pretty far in doing that. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I really need to do something about that wizard, because the wizard's very high priority. He does a lot of damage. And so is this gunner, but the gunners are really tanky. And I know I can't just burst this down. So I'm thinking about what I can do about it, but I feel like right now I can't do a lot.
It's not how I meant to attack anyway. Oh well.
Well, it's working out for him, for sure. Another bad thing I did here is that my gunner is not at all in position. His has been helping him out for a little bit, and mine is still pretty far away at this point. Not able to help me with this battle that's going on. Still funny to me the paladin is Luke, but... See, now he's deciding to... Does he want to put his warrior up there and probably lose him? Is it going to stall my lower team enough, putting him out there, that he can make something happen? He's having the same thoughts I am, I think. And ultimately decides, oh, maybe not. Alex takes a long time to contemplate his moves, which is fine, but you can kind of see all the, I'm realizing in hindsight, you can see all the different things he's thinking.
I might fast forward some of the downtime as well.
That's fun.
Haven't decided. I don't usually, but... Lots of choices to be made.
And you did come up with a choice.
I think this is what we do.
To do it like a sports cast. Let me know if you guys end up liking this.
Oh my goodness, one day.
If you guys would rather me just fast forward downtime, I can, but it's hard for me sometimes to determine what that is even. Because you get to see more of our decision-making process, even if I'm not being verbal about it at the time. To me, that's where the real game is kind of being played. But it's not as exciting, I think, as units slugging it out and doing their best. Editing these has definitely been a challenge. There's not really a guide I have to go off of, if you can believe that.
Ah, man.
Damn it. Almost.
I always forget that range. How that works.
I'm hoping.
You hope wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely hurting me through this whole thing that I'm not quite sure how much damage everything is gonna do. It's just sort of cross your fingers and hope that maybe it's gonna get the kill. Yeah, this was a smart thing for him to look at too, that I typically don't. But it gives you a real good picture that he's a little bit caught out here, and I think he's sweating that a little bit. Just on that right side.
That was a good use of that, I think.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I really didn't want him to aura right there. That's not me trying to lead him astray. I'm definitely trying to just pick off somebody, and he's making that real difficult. And then, of course, priming his dragon to come in and mess me up, too.
What does this guy have again? Smite attack, okay.
You know, I'm realizing now, too, that it might not be the best for my prospects of winning to record all of my thoughts like this, because Alex, as far as I understand, does come back and listen to these, so hi, Alex. He listens both for my feedback and to study the battles to actually get better, which I guess I'm kind of doing, but I see you there, Alex, snooping, studying, you nerd. I look forward to playing him again. And that's kind of my thing, too. I'm always having fun with this. Whether I win or lose, it's fun just to play.
Your dragon's pretty injured there. I think you probably just want to retreat with him.
Yeah, huh? Good idea. No, I was trying to remember your hero had gone yet. I think he has, though. So. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong.
No, he had not.
Oh, well. Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's fine, that's fine. I didn't even notice.
So if you ever hear us apologize like that and you're like, I didn't see anything, what happened? It's that someone moved somebody else's character for just a moment. It's not a big deal most of the time.
Do that, I think.
So I'm starting to pull it back here a little bit, and I'm starting to work up a little more momentum. My thought here was that right side is still a little bit caught out for him, and my gunner's caught out, but he has more caught out than me. So I can try and make something happen before, say, his paladin gets here. Both his paladin and I think that's his red wizard down there. Oh no, it's mystic. Yeah, I really am trying to make something happen before they get to the battle. And he's just doing everything he can to get them there. Because he definitely realizes at this point that this isn't going well. Or at least it won't go well if I'm successful. Because my thought is, I want to get rid of his hero and his wizard. And then I have the top all to myself, and I've pushed him out. So I can kind of reform a line to start fighting the rest. But I'm crossing my fingers here, not saying anything, because I really don't want him to do that giant blast spell that he's thinking about. I'm like, no, maybe he wants to do something else. Maybe he wants to freeze. Yeah, okay, maybe he does. Yeah, he should definitely do that. No, he shouldn't do the oh, he did the blast. And then it just finishes off my Wolfman. That was such an optimal play. Finish off the Wolfman and then hurt everybody else. I don't know if he needed that much range to do it. In fact, he probably shouldn't have, because then I can just dogpile on that wizard and retreat at the same time. But it is what it is. It was definitely a good play.
I don't think I'd looked at that weapon art. That's pretty nice, too.
That's from the vanilla game, I think.
I don't even know.
Just showcasing my Shining Force 2 knowledge right there. Please hold your applause. Yeah, I still don't know too much about that game, but we'll be getting to it on the channel very, very soon. I'm working on stuff behind the scenes to make that happen, and I'm super excited for it. It'll probably be after the holidays, though. Until then, you just got the tournament arc. But those are fun in anime and other stories, right? So hopefully it's fun for you guys here, too.
Oh, congrats, too, on putting out your other new mod.
Requiem?
Yes. I don't know how you have that much time.
I don't. I just squeezed it in here and there.
So what exactly is Requiem? Is it like a whole new story?
Sort of. It's so after so many mods, I kind of decided to go a lot more meta with it because things have been changing in my personal life, and I'd put so much out to the community that I made Requiem a lot more of a kind of an inspired look at what Shining Force has done for me, and kind of seeing how far I can take things with the game, and that's kind of how I got Requiem. I moved a lot of things around, and I kind of tried to look at it as if I made Shining Force 2 from scratch, what would I want it to look like?
I see. So it still follows the same basic plot a little bit?
I mean, yes and no. Matula doesn't have eyes and talks constantly to you, the player.
Interesting.
So
that while I've got you too, do you feel like I need to play your other 2 mods first?
No.
Okay. Because we're definitely doing all 3 on the channel at some point.
Well, I appreciate that.
I mean, let's be real too. There's not an abundance of Shining Force games to play.
Oh yeah, no, I've been providing the community with content for the better part of the last decade. So yeah, I'm quite proud of that.
I've noticed that. I mean, it's very impressive. It seems like I came on at a good time, though. It seems like just tons of things are happening. Both with the mobile game, with Requiem. War of the Gods hasn't been out too long, I don't think. Maybe a couple years, but in terms of the age of Shining Force games, that's not too long.
No, not too long. Not in the grand scheme of things.
Really, I should have added on to that even more. Legacy of the Ancients, Shining Force, Extreme is getting updated soon. There's all sorts of things that I don't look too much into because I want to be surprised for you guys, because I think that gives the best reactions, but there's just so much going on, and it is definitely a very, very exciting time to be a Shining fan, and I'm still working on some things behind the scenes, too, that I have not talked about. So that's going to be really exciting when those things come up. And I'm hoping that they can sooner rather than later, but as always with things like this, we'll see.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright. It's about time I had something go right for me like that.
I don't know, I wouldn't say this game's gone bad for you.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's gone good for me either, but I'm not making the best decisions.
I also practiced this map several times.
I see. I still haven't gotten to even play the mod too much, but this is a good opportunity to say, if you're watching and you're in the comments and you really want to play this, we can make that happen.
I need to update the one that's on Shining Force, that's on romhacking.net, actually.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I have the patch on there, but it's like 1.05, it's back before freeze at range. Like, the gunner's in there, but they don't have the range either, stuff like that.
I gotcha. I thought it was funny, too, that you ran into that problem that was like you could only upload so much or something in a day, and it was like, man, do you, like... This is how I know you're doing too much. Like, how often do you think they run into that? That it's like, no, I'm releasing like 2 completely separate, fully functional ROM hacks in the same day. Like,
I mean, you know, gotta stay busy, so yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
I don't know how I do it, honestly. It just kind of, like, I just get a creative drive sometimes that just makes me, like, you know, want to keep going. So I just work on it until it's done. Also, real talk, I beat you.
Yes, I
that's why I'm fine talking now.
Yeah, I think you did a little while ago, but...
I don't think I did a little while ago. I think I was peeing my pants there for a second, and I've now started to release said urine because of how seriously I was taking this game.
I'm glad.
For the record, Nihil, I take you very seriously as an opponent.
I'm glad that you have that kind of faith in me. I don't know
Like,
that I have that kind of faith in me, but I'm glad someone.
I really don't want to lose, and so I very much am treating you like you are. Put it this way, I tested myself out playing red team because I thought you'd pick green. I played red team against my wife literally a half hour before we started playing, and she beat me.
Interesting. Is she good at this?
Is she good at this? She's been playing with me since day one, so she's picked up a lot. How that?
I would imagine.
I think I still win most of the time, but like here, basically with her, I was like, here, I want you to do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I want to see what happens. And and basically it was like, okay, so that strategy's not gonna work. If I want to beat him, I have to do this. Had I not played her, I might not be beating you right now. Honestly.
I don't know. It's hard from my perspective because I've definitely never beaten you. So.
Well,
to me, it just feels like you're invincible, but I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Well, you pick your map. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode, and we will be back with round 2, probably on a different day, but stick around for that, and we'll see you then.
Time don't feel so linear, with heartbreak so familiar. We all know what's insane, so why not break the chain, break the chain, break the chain.